Hey there, English learners. Welcome to Home English Zone. Hit subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss out on leveling up your English. Let's get started.
Hello and welcome. You are listening to Home English Zone. This podcast is for English learners. We use simple words and short sentences. We talk about normal life. Today, we talk about daily routines. What do you do every day? Wake up, eat, work, study, relax. We will talk about it all. This is a long podcast. More than 5,000 words. You can listen in parts. Listen for 10 minutes every day. That is a good way to learn. Are you ready? Let's begin. Let's start with the morning. The morning is important. A good morning helps your whole day. Chapter 1. The morning routine. I will tell you about my morning. I wake up at 7 o'clock. My alarm rings. I turn off the alarm. I do not like the alarm sound. It is too loud. I sit up in my bed. I stretch my arms. I feel a little tired. I get out of bed. My feet touch the floor. It is time to start the day. First, I go to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water. The water feels good. It helps me wake up. I look in the mirror. I say, "Good morning," to myself. It is a funny habit, but it makes me happy. Next, I brush my teeth. I use mint toothpaste. It makes my mouth fresh. I brush for 2 minutes. Sometimes I listen to music while brushing. Then, I take a shower. The water is warm. I wash my hair. I use soap. After the shower, I feel clean and awake. I dry myself with a big towel. After my shower, I go to my bedroom. I choose my clothes. I put on my underwear. I put on a t-shirt. I put on trousers. Or sometimes I wear jeans. I put on socks. I put on my shoes. I am almost ready. Now, it is time for breakfast. I love breakfast. I go to the kitchen. I'll make a cup of coffee. The smell of coffee is wonderful. I drink my coffee with milk. No sugar. For food, I often eat cereal. I put cereal in a bowl. I add milk. Sometimes, I eat toast with butter. Or I eat fruit, like a banana or an apple. Breakfast is important. It gives me energy. I eat my breakfast slowly. I look out the window. I watch the birds. Then, I wash my bowl and my cup. I put them in the drying rack. I check my phone. I read the news. I check my messages. I see the time. It is 8:30. I need to start work. But wait. Let's talk about you. What is your morning routine? Do you wake up early? Or do you wake up late? Do you take a shower in the morning? Or do you take a shower at night? What do you eat for breakfast? Think about your answers. You can say them out loud. Practice. Here are some useful morning words. Wake up alarm clock. Get up, stretch, bathroom, wash your face, brush your teeth, take a shower, have a shower, get dressed, clothes, breakfast, coffee, tea, cereal, toast, fruit. Check your phone. Repeat after me. I will say a sentence. You say it after me. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. Very good. Chapter 2. Going to work or school. Many people go to work. Many people go to school. Let's talk about that. For me, I work from home. My office is in my house. So, after breakfast, I walk to my desk. I turn on my computer. I sit on my chair. I check my email. I make a list for the day. I write my tasks. I start working at 9 o'clock. But many people leave their house. They commute. Commute means travel to work or school. Let's imagine a person named Alex. Alex goes to an office. Alex wakes up at 6:30. He gets ready quickly. He eats a fast breakfast. He leaves his house at 7:45. He walks to the bus stop. He waits for the bus. The bus arrives at 8 o'clock. He gets on the bus. He pays with his card. He finds a seat. He looks out the window. The bus is sometimes slow. There is traffic. He arrives near his office at 8:40. He gets off the bus. He walks for 5 minutes. He enters his office building. He says hello to the security guard. He takes the elevator to the 4th floor. He arrives at his desk at 8:55, just in time. Now, let's imagine a student named Maya. Maya goes to university. She has classes. She wakes up at 8. She gets ready. She packs her bag. She puts in her books, her laptop, and a notebook. She also packs lunch. She makes a sandwich and an apple. She leaves her apartment at 9:15. She rides her bicycle to campus. It is a 10-minute ride. She locks her bicycle. She walks to her first class. Her class starts at 9:45. She sits with her friends. The teacher begins the lesson. Do you go to work? Do you go to school? How do you get there? Do you walk? Do you drive a car? Do you take a bus or a train? Do you ride a bicycle? Think about your commute. Here are some useful words for this part. Go to work, go to school, commute, leave the house, bus stop, train station, get on, get off the bus, drive a car, ride a bicycle, walk, traffic, office, classroom, desk, start work, start class, pack your bag, let's practice. Repeat after me. I go to work by bus. She rides her bicycle to school. My class starts at 10 o'clock. Chapter 3. The work or school. Die okay. You are at work, or you are at school. What happens now? At my home office, I work on my computer. I write emails. I join online meetings. I talk to my colleagues on video calls. I make documents. I take short breaks. I stand up and walk around. At 1 o'clock, I stop for lunch. Alex, in the office, has a similar day. He works at a desk. He answers phone calls. He attends meetings in a meeting room. He talks with his boss. He works on projects with his team. He drinks a lot of coffee. He goes to the office kitchen. He talks with coworkers. They talk about work. They also talk about TV shows and sports. At 12:30, Alex goes to lunch. Sometimes he brings lunch from home. Sometimes he goes to a restaurant with friends from work. Maya, the student, is in class. She listens to the teacher. She takes notes in her notebook. She asks questions. She works with other students on group work. Between classes, she goes to the library. She studies there. She meets friends in the cafeteria. They eat lunch together. They talk about their classes and their lives. The day continues. Time passes. You look at the clock. You think, when is lunch? You think, I am hungry. You think, this meeting is long. Here are words for your work or school day. Work on the computer. Write emails. Have a meeting. Attend a meeting. Talk to colleagues, classmates. Answer phone calls. Take notes. Study. Do homework. Take a break. Drink coffee, water. Go to lunch practice time. Repeat. I write many emails. We have a meeting at 11. He studies in the library. Chapter 4. Lunchtime. Lunchtime is a good time. It is a break. You stop working. You stop studying. You eat food. You relax. My lunch is at 1 o'clock. I stop working. I go to my kitchen. I make lunch. Sometimes I make a simple meal, a sandwich and soup. Sometimes I eat leftovers from dinner last night. I heat the food in the microwave. I sit at my table. I eat. I do not work while I eat. I watch a short video. Or I read a book. Lunch takes 30 minutes. Then I clean my plate. I go back to work. Alex buys lunch from a cafe near his office. He gets a salad and a piece of chicken. He eats at his desk sometimes, but he likes to go to the park if the weather is nice. He sits on a bench. He eats his lunch. He watches people. He enjoys the sun. Maya eats in the university cafeteria with her friends. The food is okay. It is not expensive. She gets pasta or rice with vegetables. She talks and laughs with her friends. Lunchtime is fun for her. What do you do for lunch? Do you bring food from home? Do you buy food? Do you eat with other people? Or do you eat alone? What is your favorite lunch food? Lunch words: lunchtime, lunch break, eat lunch, bring lunch from home, buy lunch, go to a restaurant, cafe, cafeteria, sandwich, salad, soup, leftovers, heat up food, microwave. Relax. Say these sentences. My lunch break is at 12:30. I bring a sandwich from home. We eat in the cafeteria. Chapter 5. The afternoon after lunch. The day continues. Sometimes the afternoon feels slow. You feel a little sleepy. Maybe you drink more coffee. I work in the afternoon. I finish my important tasks. I have more meetings sometimes. I make phone calls. At about 3:30, I feel tired. I take a short break. I make a cup of tea. I eat a small snack, maybe a cookie or some yogurt. This gives me energy. Then I work again until 5 or 6 o'clock. Alex has a busy afternoon. He has deadlines. A deadline is a time you must finish work. He works fast. He drinks another coffee. He sends many emails. His last meeting is at 4 o'clock. After the meeting, he finishes his work. He prepares a list for tomorrow. At 5:30, he turns off his computer. He says goodbye to his coworkers. He leaves the office. Maya has 2 more classes in the afternoon. The classes are long. She tries to pay attention. At 4 o'clock her last class finishes. She goes to the student center. She has a club meeting. She is in the photography club. They talk about pictures. Then, at 5, she goes to the gym at the university. She exercises for 1 hour. She runs on the treadmill. She lifts light weights. Exercise makes her feel good. The afternoon is different for everyone. Some people are very busy. Some people are less busy. But everyone thinks about the end of the day. Afternoon vocabulary. Afternoon feels sleepy, tired. Take a break. Have a snack, cookie, fruit, yogurt, finish work/finish class, deadline, go to the gym, exercise, workout, prepare for tomorrow, practice. I take a break at 3 o'clock. She goes to the gym after class. We have a deadline today. Chapter 6. The evening, going home and relaxing. The work or school day is over. It is time to go home. You feel happy. You are tired but relaxed. I finish work at 5:30. I close my computer. I stand up. I stretch my back. My work day is done. I do not have to commute. I am already home. So, I change my clothes. I put on comfortable clothes, sweatpants and a soft t-shirt. Much better. Alex leaves his office at 5:35. He walks to the bus stop. The evening bus is less crowded. He gets a seat. He listens to music on his headphones. He looks at his phone. He reads social media. He gets off the bus at 6:10. He walks to his home. He opens the door. He says, "I'm home." His roommate is in the living room. They talk about their day. Maya leaves the gym at 6:15. She is hungry. She rides her bicycle home. She stops at a small shop. She buys some bread and cheese. She goes to her apartment. Her apartment is small, but nice. She cooks a simple dinner, pasta with sauce. She eats while watching a show on her laptop. The evening is for relaxing. You do things you enjoy. You forget about work. You forget about school. You spend time with family or friends, or you spend time alone. What do you do in the evening? Do you cook dinner? Do you watch TV? Do you read books? Do you meet friends? Do you play video games? Do you call your family? Evening routine words: go home, get home, commute back home, change clothes, comfortable clothes, pajamas, cook dinner, make dinner, order food, take away, watch TV, watch a movie, watch a show, read a book/read news, listen to music, play video games, spend time with family, friends, Talk about your day. Relax. Unwind. Say these sentences. I go home at 6 o'clock. I cook dinner for my family. We watch a movie together. Chapter 7. Dinner time. Dinner is the big meal for many people. Families eat together. Friends eat together. Or you eat alone. It is a time to eat good food. I like to cook. For dinner, I often cook something nice. Maybe chicken with vegetables and rice. Or fish with potatoes. I enjoy the cooking process. It helps me relax. I eat dinner at about 7:30. I sit at the table. I do not watch TV. I just eat. I think about the food. It is delicious. After dinner, I wash the dishes. I clean the kitchen. Alex does not like to cook. He is tired. So, he often orders food. He uses an app on his phone. He orders pizza, or Chinese food, or burgers. The food arrives in 30 minutes. He eats with his roommate in the living room. They watch a sports game on TV. They talk and eat. It is fun and easy. Maya cooked her pasta. She eats it. Then she has a small dessert, some chocolate ice cream. She loves ice cream. After eating, she washes her plate and her pan. She wipes the table. Dinner is finished. The kitchen is clean. Now, it is free time. Dinner vocabulary. Cook dinner, make dinner, set the table, order takeaway delivery. Pizza, pasta, rice, meat, fish, vegetables, salad, dessert, ice cream, cake, fruit. Wash the dishes. Do the washing up. Clean the kitchen. Repeat. I cook rice and fish for dinner. He orders pizza. We wash the dishes after eating. Chapter 8. Free time and hobbies after dinner. You have free time. Maybe 2 or 3 hours. What do you do? Hobbies are important. They make you happy. My hobby is reading. I love books. I sit in my comfortable chair. I read a novel. I read for 1 hour. It is quiet and peaceful. Sometimes I play guitar. I am not very good, but it is fun. I also sometimes call my sister. We talk for 20 minutes. We laugh a lot. Alex plays video games with his friends online. They talk and play together. It is very social. Other times, he goes out. He meets friends at a bar. They have a drink. They talk. He comes home at about 11. Maya uses her free time for her hobbies and for study. She practices photography. She edits her photos on her computer. She also needs to study for her classes. She reads her textbooks. She writes essays. She balances work and fun. Free time is different for everyone. Some people are very active. Some people are quiet. Both are good. Hobby and free time words. Free time, spare time, hobby, read a book, play an instrument, guitar, piano, listen to music, play video games, watch TV series, Netflix, go out with friends, go to a bar, cafe, cinema, exercise, go for a walk, practice a hobby, photography, drawing, writing, study, do homework, call family, friends, scroll on social media. Your turn to practice. My hobby is reading. He plays video games with friends. She calls her parents every evening. Chapter 9. Getting ready for bed. Day is almost finished. It is late. You feel sleepy. It is time to prepare for sleep. A good routine helps you sleep well. My bedtime routine starts at 10 o'clock. First, I tidy the living room. I put my book on the table. I put the remote control in its place. Then, I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth again. I wash my face. I use face cream. Sometimes I take a warm shower. A warm shower helps me relax. Then, I put on my pajamas. Pajamas are comfortable clothes for sleeping. I go to my bedroom. I set my alarm for tomorrow. 7 o'clock. I plug in my phone to charge. I get into bed. The bed is soft. I read my book for 15 more minutes. But I read a paper book, not on my phone. The light from phones is not good for sleep. At 10:45, I turn off the light. I close my eyes. I fall asleep quickly. Alex has a similar routine. He stops playing video games at 10:30. He brushes his teeth. He washes his face. He sets his alarm. He gets into bed. He looks at his phone for a few minutes, but he knows it is a bad habit. He turns off the light at 11:15. He thinks about his day. Then he sleeps. Maya finishes her studying at 11. She prepares her bag for tomorrow. She chooses her clothes for tomorrow morning. This saves time. She does her night routine. She brushes her teeth. She gets into bed. She listens to a podcast to help her sleep. She falls asleep by midnight. What is your bedtime routine? Do you have a regular time? Do you read before bed? Do you look at your phone? Do you take a shower at night? Bedtime words. Get ready for bed. Bedtime routine. Tidy up. Clean up. Brush your teeth. Wash your face. Take a shower. Bath at night. Put on pajamas. Set the alarm. Charge your phone. Get into bed. Read a book. Turn off the light. Fall asleep. Say these sentences. I brush my teeth before bed. She sets her alarm for 7 o'clock. We turn off the light at 10:30. Chapter 10. The weekend, a different routine. The weekend is here. Saturday and Sunday. For many people, the routine is different. No work, no school. You can sleep late. You can do special things. On Saturday, I sleep until 8:30. It feels great. I get up slowly. I make a big breakfast. Pancakes and coffee. I eat while reading the news. Then, I clean my apartment. I vacuum the floor. I clean the bathroom. I do the laundry. Laundry means washing clothes. I put clothes in the washing machine. Later, I hang the clothes to dry, or I use the dryer. In the afternoon, I go out. Maybe I go shopping for food. I go to the supermarket. I buy food for the week, or I meet a friend for coffee. We talk for a long time. In the evening, maybe I go to a restaurant with friends, or I cook a special dinner at home. I watch a movie. I go to bed later than usual. Sundays more relaxed. I sleep late again. Maybe I go for a walk in the park. I call my family. I prepare for the week ahead. I plan my meals. I choose my clothes for Monday. I relax. I read. I do nothing sometimes. Doing nothing is okay. Alex loves the weekend. On Saturday, he plays football with friends. Then they all go for pizza. On Sunday, he relaxes at home. He watches sports on TV all day. He does his laundry. He orders food. He does not think about work. Maya uses the weekend to catch up. She studies in the library on Saturday morning. In the afternoon, she goes out with her friends. They go to the city. They go shopping. They see a film at the cinema. On Sunday, she relaxes. She does her laundry. She calls her parents. She prepares for her Monday classes. The weekend is a break. It is a change. It is important for your mind and your body. Weekend words. Weekends Saturday and Sunday. Sleep in, sleep late. Do housework, chores. Clean the house, apartment. Do the laundry, wash clothes. Go shopping, go to the supermarket. Meet friends, go to a restaurant, cafe, cinema. Go for a walk. Relax, prepare for the week. Practice these sentences. On Saturday, I sleep late. I do the laundry on the weekend. We go to the cinema on Sunday. We are at the end of our podcast. Thank you for listening. Today we talked about a full day. From morning to night. From Monday to the weekend. Remember, this is a long podcast. You do not need to remember everything now. Listen again. Listen to one chapter every day. Practice the sentences. Speak out loud. Your daily routine is your life. The words you learned today are very useful. You can use them every day. Tell me about your routine. Talk to yourself in English. Say, I wake up at time. I eat food for breakfast. I go to work by transport. I finish work at time. I cook dish for dinner. I go to bed at time. It is simple but powerful practice. Thank you for learning today. This was Everyday English. Please listen again. Practice every day. Your English will get better and better. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Goodbye.